inside. Temporary staircase. I measured it up, and it is built to the specifications on the plan. It's the exact same size as the staircase drawn on the plan, and you can see down here we have plenty of room. There's actually a little more than is on the plan, so we're good there. We've got 4 inches of foam on the wall here. There was a 4-inch gap between the slab and the outside of the foundation, and the membrane that ran underneath the slab came up, concrete wall was taped off really tight. We took that 4-inch piece that was in there and we pulled it out completely so that the Tough-R insulation could slip all the way down to the bottom of the pocket, so that there's no interruption between the spacer that was in there and the foam that's going to live there. So that we don't have to tape anything here. It's just, I think, a tighter solution. This comes up, and then there's 4 inches on top of the sill, and which we use this fat Vicor tape. Again, it's really, really good. This is Tyvek tape, the red tape. It sticks like super crazy onto the foam. It's really good for doing what we're doing, and it comes in really long rolls, so we're not running out over and over and over again. I took a picture. I'll try to remember to send it, but all the insulation is staggered. So, you know, we have a seam here, then the seam behind is there. It's all taped underneath. Come around this way. See, we got the same thing all the way around. This is the electrical chase right here. Electricity can go through here, or they can drill here. There's plenty of room for them to get electricity in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's spray foam in there. I spray foam between the PT bottom plate and the foam, just as another protection from the air from coming up from under the slab, or vice versa. That goes all the way around the building as far as we've built, and it will continue. Moving into utility room. Utility room, 2 layers, taped, and I guess it's all covered up now, but there is 3 inches of foam that goes across the top of this top plate, and it's glued onto, on top of the foundation, and it's glued onto the top plate right there. Right where my finger is solid foam caulked onto the top of the foundation with special care taken for caulking to caulk the interface between foundation and wood all the way around. You can see we use grace on big corners. I mean, this stuff sticks even better to grace than it does wood. So underneath the electrical penetrations, plumbing penetrations, the hole itself, the hole that goes through the concrete, was filled up with silicone. And then there was a rubber gasket that slipped over here that was stuck to the wall with a special Tescon primer, and then Tescon tape holding the seal on the wall. And then, as you can see, after the foam, there's even more of this tape. Totally airtight. That's where the water comes in. Same idea. Silicone, gaskets, blah, 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 super airtight. You can see here, maybe you can see that. Yeah, it's hard to see, but this goes down into the floor. Sits down on top of the foam that's underneath the membrane. We spoke earlier in an earlier meeting about fire blocking going on down here.
You mean have like a 3
Here's
inch
what I was
line?
talking about.
Have this TY.
The drop ceiling is 8 inches in here.
And it just comes horizontally through this wall and turns over.
This piece of 3/4 is 8 1/4. So that provides, when we put the ceiling along the bottom of this, and the ceiling in here goes to the bottom of this. That way fire can't get up through the stud bay and into the flooring cavity. So we have to have that. So do that everywhere. All the downstairs rooms. And the hallway is eventually going to get it, but it hasn't yet. The plumbers are here. The plumbers are here putting in drilling holes for plumbing. Heating, ventilation, air conditioning guys are upstairs conferring with each other the best method to install. And I think we're going to be cutting the window holes out later today if we have time.
Why do that? Why not just shoot it straight up and then jump over?
Everything seems to be going smoothly. We're gonna get the gang together and really go heavy on the roof later this week. It's not a super priority for us because the house is watertight. There's a temporary scupper up there. It's not causing any damage. We need to find a good day to do it. I'm gonna try to do it this week. And once the windows show up, we can start working on the exterior of the house. I'm anxiously waiting for them because I don't want to go too far with the foam insulation until the windows are in. If that answers any questions, feel free to call or text.